Music Vine.
Good morning, Adam. It's lovely to meet you today, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Good morning, Claire. It's a delight to be here.
So what do you think about the coin?
It's wonderful. I get a real kick out of seeing my drawings on product, as it were. It's like this sort of final affirmation of what you created, and to see it actually on a coin and engraved on a coin is something really quite special.
I am very proud and delighted to have one of the very first coins that has been struck, and I believe, Adam, you have.
I have one as well.
And I'm sure your father Roger would be extremely proud to see these characters on coins.
Immensely proud and very chuffed.
So for you, how does it feel to be celebrating 50 years of Mr. Men and Little Miss?
I feel primarily really proud of my dad and what he created, because it's a real testament to the strength of his idea that 50 years on it's still as popular as it is. I think he would have been surprised and also delighted.
And part of that celebration, we're actually honoured that we get to produce 3 coins as part of that celebration. And thinking of celebration, the first one's going to be Mr. Happy, and then the second will be Little Miss Giggles and Mr. Strong, and the third one, which we can all do with, is Little Miss Sunshine. Tell us about the characters. How did this come about originally?
Well, when I was very young, too young to remember, in fact, I asked my dad one of those impossible questions: what does a tickle look like? And I think that sort of set in motion an idea in my dad's mind that if you could draw a tickle, then you could turn it into a character and you could write a story about that. And then suddenly he realized that, if you could personify a tickle, then you could personify, happiness, silliness, greediness. And suddenly he had a series of books on his hands.
Do you have a favourite character?
I do have a favourite. Well, I have 2 favourite characters. In fact, I have a favourite to draw, which is Mr. Bump. I love the way he looks, the bandages, and it's pure iconic Mr. Man. But I also love the Mr. Silly story, because I think it encapsulates my dad's sort of silly, daft sense of humour, and it reminds me of him whenever I read the story.
So the Royal Mint, we work with various partners such as yourselves to develop the coin, and our product designers look at the design in detail to understand how that design can translate into basically what is a miniature piece of art sculpted on a coin. So in terms of the process, we create a die, which is where the design is actually engraved into the die, and that's done on the reverse of the coin, which is obviously the side that we've seen here with Mr. Happy, and that's the reverse of the coin. But then the obverse shows the Queen's effigy, which is what makes it an official UK coin. So this process is very detailed, as you can imagine, and the coin is actually struck to 3 different standards. And it doesn't stop there, actually. Our experts then inspect each of those coins before that they're made available to collectors, to make sure that we have brought what is that miniature art to life on the coin. And I think we've done a great job, and I'm really excited about this range.
That's fascinating. I'm also intrigued as to why you chose Mr. Men and Little Miss for these coins this year.
Easy. Such an iconic brand, and also it's very, very fun, and it relates to lots of people in lots of different ways. The characters, whether you're asking somebody if it suits their personality, or if you're reading books at home with the children, people can relate, and they've related to these for over 50 years. And I'm a mum of a 4-year-old, and I've raided my son's bedroom this morning, and he loves the Mr. Men books. So this is his favourite at the moment. It's Little Mr. Adventure, and these stories are timeless. They tell a story, and actually, which was just like collecting coins.
I agree. The Mr. Men, I think of really stood the test of time because they're kind of part of who we are in a way that each character reflects a bit of who we are.
It's been a fantastic partnership to work with you on these designs, which is very unique for us. So it's really great to see how the sketches have come to life.
Well, I've loved doing it. It was really good fun.